What is going on, guys? It is Constable Chan back with another video. Hope you're having a great day. Today, another Madden 17 rebuild. We'll be doing the New England Patriots. I think this one's going to be pretty interesting. They have a lot of old players, like Tom Brady. I don't know if to like or hate Tom Brady. Personally, I think he's probably a dick as a person. And he's 39 years old, so I'm going to trade him away. The only untouchables on this team are going to be Gronkowski. And as for defense, Jamie Collins, Dante Hightower. And my cornerbacks, Malcolm Butler and Logan Ryan. I might keep Jabal Sheard. I'm not sure what kind of defensive ends they run in this 4-3. I kind of view him more of a 3-4 pass rusher, so I might slide him over to where Ninkovich is and get rid of Ninkovich. They also have Mingo. I'll probably trade Mingo. Chung and McCourty, I think they're both 29 years old. So I'd like to get younger at that position. Edelman, I like Edelman. He's 29, I think, as well. Or he's 30. Amendola, same thing. He's up there in age. Martellus Bennett, I'm all for having two good tight ends, but I'd rather trade him for either a player or a draft pick and kind of get a better player at a different position. D-line or O-line's actually not that great. The interior of it has some youth to it. Shaq Mason, this guy's a rookie at NC State. Marcus Cannon's getting up there in age. I'm not sure if he'll have any trade value. And Nate Solder, same thing. Probably get rid of him too. So that's what we're looking at here for year one. So I'll be trading those players for the most part. So let's start off with their best player. First ballot Hall of Famer, Tom Brady. Let's get rid of this guy. They have Jimmy Garoppolo and that Brissett guy. I really like Garoppolo. He's got good attributes. 90 throw power, 96 short, 92 mid. So it'll be my starter for year one. So let's trade Tom Brady here. And let's see what we can get. I shipped out Tom Brady, sent him to Cleveland for their first rounder projected first overall. And then their first rounder the year after that projected first overall. I think Brady's probably going to retire after this first year. So they'll be probably doing bad the year after as well. I usually trade for they have two first rounders for this year's draft, 2017. I usually go for them, but I thought I'd just go for the first projected this year and the one next year. So I gave him outside linebacker McClellan as well and my third rounder this year. For this trade, I traded Martellus Bennett to the Colts for Mewhort and their first rounder next year. I also threw in a fourth rounder and actually two fourth rounders for this year's draft. This trade, I traded Danny Amendola and McCourty, my free safety, to the New York Giants for Jonathan Hankins, nose tackle, and Weston Richburg, trying to improve both lines on both sides of the ball. This trade, I traded Julian Edelman, Rob Ninkovich, and my backup strong safety Harmon to the 49ers for their first rounder this year, projected third overall, and their first rounder for next year. Got more draft picks for this draft. Got Tennessee's two first rounders projected second and fifth, so I traded Patrick Chung, Jabal Sheard, and my second round pick. So we're looking pretty good for draft picks, but there's still quite a bit more players on the team that I want to trade away. This trade, I traded for a good nickel quarterback in Brandel Roby, 79 overall from the Denver Broncos. Traded Nate Solder, straight up trade. Ryan Shazier is coming back for another rebuild. I swear, he's in like every one of my rebuilds. But he's one of my favorite players. So I traded Marcus Cannon. So I think this is actually a pretty good deal for me. Made another deal with the Tennessee Titans. Got Conklin, right tackle. He's got quick development. Traded Dion Lewis, a fifth rounder, and my backup, Jacoby Brissett. This is a very good trade for me. I'm not sure what Cincinnati was thinking. I got 86 overall right guard Zietler. Traded Alan Branch, who's old as hell, and a fifth rounder next year. So this is a pretty good steal. For this trade, I got Mario Edwards Jr. from Oakland. I traded Marlon Brown, my backup defensive tackle, a fourth next year and a sixth next year, just trying to upgrade that defensive line. This trade, I traded Eric Rowe, Chris Long, and a third next year for John Brown, Deon Buchanan, who will be playing strong safety for me, and a fifth rounder next year. So this is actually a pretty good trade. For this trade, I traded for a couple first rounders from Chicago. Their first rounder this year projected 6th, and they're projected 6th next year. I traded Fleming, my right tackle, Coleman, a cornerback, and I believe that's my first rounder, projected 32nd overall. So basically I'm going to win the Super Bowl, I guess, but that's not going to happen because this team's actually pretty bad. This is what I'm talking about. Leonard Williams is coming to New England. I traded Freeney, a no-name, I don't even know who this guy was, right outside linebacker, my first next year and a second next year. Really like this trade. Todd Gurley, probably my favorite running back in the league. I traded Jackson and Shaq Mason, and just some backup offensive guards, and a first rounder next year. So team's coming together pretty nicely, actually. Another very good valued deal. I got Landon Collins from the Giants for basically nothing in my eyes. Andrews, a backup center. Chris Hogan, 30-year-old, 75 overall wide receiver, and a 5th round pick next year. So very good acquisition. With this trade, I'm sending Jonathan Cooper to Cincinnati for their first rounder next year. So another very good trade. All right, for this trade, LeGarrette Blount, my backup left guard. I know he's a rookie, 75 overall, but I'd rather have a complete O-line full of good starters than just backups that aren't going to start, because I play with injuries off. So I also traded a first rounder this year as well, but I got Ronnie Stanley, who has superstar development, so that's a very good trade. Alright, for this trade, I think this might be my last one. Sebastian Vollmer, a backup right guard, and a first next year, projected 23. For the Jets, first rounder projected 18th, and their first rounder projected 18th for the previous year after that. So I think that's going to be doing it for trades. This is like a completely new team. This is probably the most trading I've ever done. This is what our O-line's looking at. Ronnie Stanley, Jake Muhort, Weston Richburg, Kevin Zietler, Jack Conklin. Very good offensive line. You have Gronkowski at tight end. Obviously, I still have to pick up backups in free agency because it's obviously I traded a lot of players away and I don't have backups for a lot of positions. Quarterback is going to be Garoppolo, Todd Gurley. The only receiver I have really is John Brown. Go to the defense here. Jamie Collins, Dante Hightower, Ryan Shazier, and Mingo are my linebackers. Buchanan's going to be my strong safety, and then Landon Collins is probably going to be my free safety. My corners are going to be Logan Ryan, Malcolm Butler, and Brandel Roby, so I'm happy about that. My D-line's going to be Leonard Williams, Mario Edwards Jr. will play the other side, and then Jonathan Hankins in the middle. So I think this team they definitely got younger. I think they actually got better. I know, it's hard to say that with Edelman and Tom Brady and all those guys gone, but they've got a lot of youth that I added to this team that could potentially win them a Super Bowl in the future. So I'm going to sign these free agents, set my depth chart, and then we'll pick it up at the midseason, and we'll see who we have to re-sign. At the midseason in year 1, our record is 3-5. I set my season goal as 7 wins, just so I could maybe get some XP. Gotta have low standards here. So our re-signings are going to be Jamie Collins, Dante Hightower, our linebackers, Malcolm Butler, corner, Jonathan Hankins, Logan Ryan, our fullback, Mingo. So a lot of money going to be spent here. I'd like all these guys back. I'm not sure about the fullback. I could really care less. Mingo, though, might not be able to re-sign him, but we'll see. Seems like he always goes to free agency when I'm not, when I'm another team, I should say. So I'm just going to offer these players what they want. If they decline it, then I could get them next week. So Collins is coming back. That's good. See what Hightower wants. $6.3 million. I could do that. The contract length works, but that's it. He wants kind of more money, more bonus. Malcolm Butler, sure. I really like the duration. Okay, he wants more money. Jonathan Hankins, please come back. Okay, everyone wants more money here. Logan Ryan. I'd really like Logan Ryan. Okay, he's coming back. And see how much Mingo has. I might actually wait on Mingo. I want to get these other guys first. I believe they're more important. And then maybe get Mingo in the offseason or whatever. So I'm going to sim to next week after I do some scouting. And we'll pick it up in the playoffs. Dante Hightower re-signed, so welcome back for 4 more years. I was able to re-sign Jonathan Hankins, so welcome back. Took me an extra 2 weeks to sign Malcolm Butler. He was being a real bastard, but he wanted to get paid. $7.1 million a year for 4 years is what his contract is. In the playoffs, we went 6-10, so we were 1 win shy of meeting our season goal at 7 wins. But what can you do? So let's take a look at some stats. Jimmy Garoppolo, 4,142 yards, 32 touchdowns, but 28 picks. That's not good at all. Time sacks, 61 times. That's not good too. Our O-line's pretty good, so I'm not sure what's going on. But at the same time, I only have really 1 good receiver, so that's an issue. Todd Gurley, 1,113 yards, 3.7 yard average, 7 touchdowns. Receiving, Slater, 92 catches, 901 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski, 89 catches, 1,120 yards, 10 touchdowns. John Brown, 72 receptions, 859, and 6 touchdowns. So I got to bring in some better wideouts for next year. Defense, we have Dante Hightower, 153 tackles, led my team. Tackles for loss was Leonard Williams and Jonathan Hankins with 17 apiece. Quarterback sacks, Leonard Williams with 14, so big acquisition. Mingo did have 12.5 sacks, so I'm actually probably going to bring him back. And Jamie Collins had 12 as well. Interceptions, Malcolm Butler had 7, so I'm glad I paid him and brought him back. So that's going to do it for year 1, guys. Time for some off-season. Resigning in the offseason, apparently Kevin Zeitler slid his way in here. I didn't know I had to resign him, so I really want him back. Oh my god, I really don't have that much cap room. I'll pay you $6 million. Please accept. I really want you back. Okay, good. And I'm guessing I do not have enough for Mingo, and I do 6.67 million. I'll just give you this if you take it. Okay, the hell with you. So he's going to go to free agency, so I'm going to do that as well, and we'll pick it up after. For agency recap, I only brought in Trent Cole and Vincent Jackson, 2 veterans that I paid basically nothing to get. So I'm going to be drafting some players. I think I brought in too much good guys year 1 because I really don't have much cap room. So I might actually, I think I'm picking a running back here. Look at this running back. This is the first running back I've ever seen with all A's across the board. So I'm probably going to draft him and then trade away Todd Gurley, which is going to suck. But 81 superstar development. Oh my god. That's a good pick. Every time, oh, he won the Heisman too, it says. Usually every time I draft a running back in the first round, he's always like low 70s, mid to low 70s, and normal development, which kind of sucks. So what else do I need? I'm not sure if we should go with Garoppolo or pick a quarterback. Probably going to pick a quarterback. What do I pick next? 16th? We might not even pick a quarterback. Corners, middle linebacker, halfback, quarterback, free safety, left hand. You know what? We're going quarterback. Dominic Dye out of Louisville. Pretty good combine. 76 normal development. That's alright, I guess. Okay, we're at a 16th overall pick. Let's see what I have scouted here. There's a free safety I really don't need. Right tackle. I was kind of disappointed with that quarterback. I could take this guy, but I'm not going to. Is there any outside linebackers? There's a good middle linebacker here. Let's take him. 79 normal development. Pretty good pick. My next pick, I'm going to take a chance on this quarterback. I think he's projected 2nd overall pick. Kind of worries me he hasn't been picked yet, but fuck it. Superstar 76 overall. Let's go. My next pick after that, I'm picking this tight end, Sam Swift, 6'7", very good combine, 78 normal development. That's a nice player to add to my team. It really hurts me to do this trade. I had to trade Todd Gurley away for Odell Beckham Jr. I drafted a superstar development running back as a rookie, and I need help at wide receiver, so who better than Odell Beckham Jr., 97 overall. DeAndre Hopkins, welcome to the team. I traded that quarterback I drafted in the first round. I drafted 2 quarterbacks. This one's got normal development, the other one's got superstar, so I'll keep the superstar. Traded the first this year, second next year. I'm still in some salary cap issues, so I might have to trade like Jamie Collins or someone like that, so it kind of sucks, but whatever. This trade, I had to trade Jamie Collins away. The salary caps got me by the balls, so I got to dump some players here. So I was able to get Houston's first rounder this year, projected 6th overall. This trade was also strictly salary cap issued. Hightower for Quan Alexander from Tampa. So I think that's really going to do it for trades this year. I'll show you guys my team heading into year 2. Quarterbacks, I'm probably going to be starting, where are we here? Probably be starting this rookie. He's got superstar div trait. So if he has a good year, which I think he will because he's throwing to 4 very good players, Hopkins, Brown, OBJ, and Gronkowski. So we should win Rookie of the Year pretty easily. Also have a superstar development running back. That's why I got rid of Gurley. O-line, I still have to use this XP. It is very good too. Go to the defense here. Oh, I drafted a middle linebacker? I didn't know that. I might actually trade Quan Alexander then, because I need a outside linebacker. So I'll probably do that actually. Buchanan, Collins I'm good with. I got 3 good corners, and my D-line's very good. So I'm happy with my team, but see what my salary is now. I traded my 2 best linebackers away. Cap space is 14.2 million, so it's a little bit better, but still I'm not too comfortable with it that low. So I'm going to probably trade away Quan Alexander, try to get an outside linebacker, and we'll see who we get. So I was able to trade Quan Alexander for the 49ers first rounder next year. So this is what my team's going to look like actually. Trent Cole, outside linebacker. I don't know who will play the other side, but I'll figure it out. Really, I believe that's really the only hole on my defense once I develop these young middle linebackers. My outside linebackers are shit though. But on offense, my O-line's very good. Got Gronkowski. Got 3 very good receivers, plus the veteran Vincent Jackson. Got a superstar development running back and a superstar quarterback. So we're pretty good shape heading into year 2. So let's pick it up at midseason, and hopefully we don't have to spend that much money, because I don't have that money to spend. Okay, at the midseason mark, we're 3-4-1. Still not where I want to be, but year 3 is when I really turn it on and go all out. So let's see who we have to re-sign here. Odell Beckham Jr., DeAndre Hopkins, Deion Buchanan, John Brown, Weston Richburg, Jake Mewhort, Ryan Shazier, Brandel Roby, Garoppolo. Oh my god. We're going to be spending some cash. Let's see how much money I got. Cap space, 56.3 million. Okay, we can work with that. Let's just boost that up, make it an even 9. See if OBJ comes back. Okay, no. DeAndre Hopkins, though, is coming back. We also got my safety Buchanan back, 90 overall, very good player. Was also able to sign the speedster in the slot, John Brown, very good player. Mewhort is also coming back, good re-signing. Brandel Roby is also coming back. Took an extra week, but I was able to re-sign OBJ. Also got Weston Richburg in this week as well, along with Ryan Shazier, middle linebacker. In the playoffs in year 2, we didn't make it again. We went 5-10-1, so I actually did worse than last year. So let's take a look at some stats. My quarterback, 4,617 yards, 34 touchdowns, 16 picks. Rushing, my rookie didn't even have 1,000. That's disappointing. 7 touchdowns. Receiving, DeAndre Hopkins, 99 catches, 1-1-1-1-1, about 11,000, and 4 touchdowns. Gronkowski, 1,079 yards, 12 touchdowns. OBJ, 1,107 yards, 7 touchdowns. John Brown, 716 at 7 touchdowns. Defense, Ryan Shazier, 138 tackles. Quarterback sacks, Leonard Williams again with 14. Interceptions was Shazier and Buchanan with 4. I'm just going to check awards. I want to see where my rookie quarterback was for Rookie of the Year. Hopefully he won it. So I'm AFC, am I? Or NFC? I don't even know. NFC, I think. Offensive rookie. No, it must be AFC. Okay, so my quarterback won that. My running back was also second in the polls. Middle linebacker came second. Best quarterback, Alex Smith. Best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Best wide receiver, Demaryius Thomas. O-line, Cordy Glenn. D-line, Khalil Mack. Linebacker, Von Miller. Best DB, Jimmy Smith. So that's going to do it for year 2. Year 1 and 2 are usually bad, but year 3 is when I go all out and go for that Super Bowl ring. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the offseason, do the draft, and we'll pick it up in year 3. I was able to get Khalil Mack, huge signing. Also got a backup center, Eric Wood, and a backup quarterback, Mike Glennon. Looks like I got a trade offer from Mario Edwards Jr., a second rounder. Looks like next year. I'm going to accept that. I'm probably going to use that to trade since I go all out in year 3. So, I also got Jonathan Stewart, DeAnthony Thomas, primarily for kick return reasons. So, I believe it should be draft week next week. Yes, so let's start up the draft here. I have 2 first rounders, and I think that's it. I think that's what... Yeah, it looks like I picked 5th overall. Let's pick someone here. Not sure what I want. Wide receiver is not good. Left end. Well, since we just traded Edwards away, I think we should pick this guy. He's a 3-4 run stopper. Normal development, 78 overall, so pretty good replacement. There's really nothing I have scouted that I want. I could take one of these quarterbacks and just trade him. But there's a left end. He's a speed rusher, so I could change him to outside linebacker. So I might actually take a chance on this guy. His attributes really aren't that good. His top 3 skills, but let's take him anyway. Okay. That's bad. He's going to get traded. It's year 3, so it's time to go big. We traded Brandel Roby, a first and a second. Draft picks don't mean nothing anymore. For Jalen Ramsey, cornerback from Jacksonville. I'm trading Cyrus Jones, a first and a 5th this year, for a defensive end from Chicago. He's a speed rusher, 89 with superstar div, so hopefully he's pretty good at 3-4 outside linebacker. I think he will be. My final trade in year 3, I traded Landon Collins for Calvin Pryor, who Pryor will be sliding down to the free safety spot. He's got better zone coverage and 7 overall better. So let's take a look at my team heading into year 3. Start at the offense. We got this quarterback I drafted last year. He's an 84 now. Got my superstar development running back in an 82. I got the triplets at wide out with OBJ, John Brown, and DeAndre Hopkins. Gronkowski at tight end. Also have a guy drafted last year, Swift, who's an 82. My O-line's very good. Stanley, Muhort, Richburg, Zietler, and Conklin. Go to the defense here. We have Leonard Williams, Hankins, and Harden at defensive line. And then in the 3-4 linebacking core, we have Khalil Mack, Dronit. I'm not sure where Shazier is, but he should be my number 1 guy. And then Newkirk, he's this guy from Chicago I got. Superstar development, 99 power move, 91 finesse, very good player. Buchanan's my strong safety. Pryor will be switching over to free safety, and then my corners are going to be Jalen Ramsey, Logan Ryan, and Malcolm Butler. So a very good team here in year 3. Like I said, I usually go all out in year 3, try to win the Super Bowl, so that's what we're doing here. So I can set my depth chart. I got to shuffle a couple of guys around, and then we'll pick it up in the playoffs. We're in the divisional round in year 3. We went 12-4 in the year. I already spent my player XP, so let's take a look at my team. My quarterback, Welker, 91 overall with that +2 confidence boost. Superstar development. Running back, my superstar development running back went up to an 84. Wide receiver, we have Odell Beckham Jr. and DeAndre Hopkins at 99 overall. We also have John Brown at 85 overall. So our receiving core is very good. Offensive line, Ronnie Stanley's an 85, Muhort's an 88, Richburg's an 89, Zietler is an 88, and Jack Conklin is an 83. So very good offensive line. We have Rob Gronkowski, who's a 99, and also Swift, who's an 84. Go to defense here. Leonard Williams is a 91 with that confidence boost. Jonathan Hankins, 85, and Harden is a 79. This Newkirk guy is 91 with a confidence boost. He's superstar development, 23-year-old outside linebacker, so that's very good. We also have 99 Khalil Mack. Middle linebacker, apparently Shazier wasn't in my depth chart, so he probably won't have any stats for this year, but that progressed my rookie linebacker, so he went up to an 88, and Shazier's an 88 as well. Strong safety, Deion Buchanan's a 90, and my free safety, Callum Pryor's a 90 as well. At corner, we have Jalen Ramsey at a 93, Logan Ryan is an 85, and Malcolm Butler is an 87. So a lot of good players on this ball club. So let's take a look at some stats from this year. Looks like our quarterback was just shy of 5,000 yards. Evan Welker, 4,921 yards, 36 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He was sacked 21 times. Rushing, Canty, 1,143 yards, 10 touchdowns. Jonathan Stewart had 485 and 10 touchdowns. Go to receiving, Odell Beckham Jr., 1,579 yards, 8 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, 959 and 9 touchdowns. And Rob Gronkowski had 1,154 yards and 12 touchdowns. Go to defense. Khalil Mack led my team with 115 tackles. Tackles for loss was Leonard Williams with 10, and quarterback sacks with Khalil Mack with 15.5. Leonard Williams had 12.5, and Newkirk had 11. Interceptions was Malcolm Butler with 5. That awards, Carson Palmer won MVP. Coach of the Year was Hugh Jackson from Cleveland. Holy crap, they turned it around. Go to AFC. Welker finished behind Le'Veon Bell for Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC. Defensive Player was Khalil Mack. Offensive Rookie, guy from the Colts. Defensive Rookie, guy from the Browns. Best Quarterback, Evan Welker. Best Running Back, Le'Veon Bell. Best Wide Receiver, we have Antonio Brown. Best O-Line, Joe Thomas. And then Ritzberg was there. Also Mewhort, Zietler. So basically, and Stanley was there. Almost my whole O-line. Clowney won Best D-Lineman, Best Linebacker, Preston Brown from the Bills. Best Defensive Back, David Amerson from the Raiders. And Best Kicker was Ryan Suckup from Cleveland. So I'm going to jump into this game, and we'll see if we can beat the Oakland Raiders. Okay, we got a quick 10-0 lead. We're almost at halftime. Oakland gets a touchdown. We get a touchdown. We get another touchdown. Get a field goal before halftime. They get a touchdown after in the third quarter. Oh, it's back and forth. They get a field goal. Looks like we get a touchdown, I believe, and that's going to end it. 34-17 is your final, and we're on to the conference. Okay, we play the 10-6 Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're already up. Oh, I was going to say 10-0. Oh, but I'm coming back. This is going fast. It's 17-14. I get a field goal, I believe. Okay, now it's 28-17. I get another touchdown. 35-24. 38. I get a field goal. They get a touchdown. 38. Okay, and that is going to do it. We are on to the Super Bowl with New England. We beat the powerhouse Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown. They are a very good ball club, but we will find out who we play next week in the Super Bowl. Okay, we are matching up against the 11-5 Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. So let's end of game this, make it go faster than this. And they get a field goal. We answer with a field goal. They get a touchdown. We answer with a touchdown. They get a touchdown. Oh, it's fast paced. We only get a field goal. We get the ball back. Get another field goal. Oh, we get a touchdown and something else. Okay, we're winning in the fourth quarter. We get a touchdown. We get a field goal. We get a touchdown. Oh, we're winning the Super Bowl. Year 3 with New England, we won the Super Bowl. We beat the Eagles 24-48. Very good ball game. Carson Wentz is pissed off. Oh, I should have checked who the MVP was. But might have been my quarterback. I'm not sure. He had a pretty good game. My running back had a good game. I'm not sure how to check who won the MVP. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This was the New England Patriots rebuild in 3 years. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It'll help the channel grow. We'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.